to applaud for ourselves.
We are back, and we have our ultimate dating coach here. I was going to say the dating game.
Dating game, almost.
Marni Batiste is here. Also joined with us are two of our producers who are going to share with us, thank you ladies for letting us into your personal life, some of the struggles that you guys face in dating.
We're just going to answer that question. Do you feel when a woman is too needy, do you you're a man, or most men, and you feel back away because you don't want to feel obligated or you not taking care of her? Or is that a red flag for you?
It's a red flag. Clearly, it's a red flag when they want, I need you. Where were you last night? I didn't hear from you. And you just all of a sudden, until the relationship, I think, gets to a certain point where you feel obligated, they need to know that sort of information, that you'd be like, well, I was just out playing hoops with my friends, or I went and
makes a man.
Or that you need to take care of her.
Right, you said I find the closest door.
Okay.
Yeah, I find the closest door. Sometimes make a door if I have to. All right, so we were, there's an assessment that you call, that's called the D factor.
The D factor
assessment. And you administered it to these ladies.
I did. So it's called the Dateability Factor Assessment, and it basically measures how dateable you are to the men you want versus the men.
They're beautiful women. Who want to date them?
Well, you'll find out. No.
All right, so our two setups here. Amy, you're one of our producers on the show who you say you intimidate the men that you have seen and been with. That's the feedback that you get.
Right.
And you say that your dates turn into, I want to be friends.
Right, I end up in the friend zone.
Okay, Dana. So,
so what did you took the test, right? What happened?
They took the assessment, and so they went online and they answered these 70 questions. And what we sort of found out was that she doesn't feel like she deserves a relationship or that she's capable. And isn't that shocking?
Yes.
Really?
Why?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
So when you really like a guy, what happens? What do you do?
Well, I think I did what you said. I think I did that wrong. That I text, after a date, I'll text or send a note, just like, thanks so much, thanks again, even though I've already said it.
You only need to thank one time, people.
Is it okay to say thank you? But if the gentleman buys you
you're
dinner,
letting them know that you're interested.
You say, okay, so here's a tip. Write this down. You say it at the date. I had a great time. You picked a great restaurant. This was so much fun. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. You leave him wanting more.
All right, and you just wait. Because I would think to send a kind thank you note, there wouldn't be anything wrong with that. But I guess there is.
No, it takes them out of the zone.
Or it takes them, no taking out of the zone.
Take
them in the end zone.
Okay, what the zone meaning what? That they're
in their masculine. So even though women are really powerful and make a lot of money and are really smart, we don't need a man. Men are still men, and so we need to give them the space to step up and be men.
Okay.
So the other thing that you talked about was that when you go out with your wing girl, what happens to you?
Right, I become the wing woman. It's like almost I'm the second choice, and then one of my girlfriends is like the forefront.
Because you feel that way, or because you
I didn't know that, but that is what Marni is telling me. So I can see that now. That she
Why do
says
you go out with another girl? Why don't you, if you're going on a date?
Well, no, not on a
when
date.
she
Like
goes
on a
out
Friday
on a
night or a
group.
Saturday
She
night
goes out with her
girlfriends.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So because she walks into the situation, she sees a cute guy, and in her brain she goes, "Oh, he probably likes her better, my friend better." So she turns into the wallflower.
Oh.
Because she doesn't feel like she's hot enough, which she is. I know.
Yeah.
So your homework is to get in the space of like, I am the sexy one. I am the one he's going to choose. And just walk into the bar or the restaurant in that energy, and I bet your whole vibe is going to change.
Okay.
You deserve it.
Do you have questions, Dana, for her?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm just kind of, you say to do that, but how do I go out and actually make that happen? Because I feel like I might slip back into what I do.
So one of the most important things is to hear this. You have made up a story based on the past, right? So you were in a bad relationship. Like, I didn't even know this about her, but we figured it out. She was in a relationship that made her feel like she wasn't enough. So that was the past.
Okay.
Okay, so how true is that it has to happen for the rest of your life again?
No, does that?
It's not. So you need to, so when you go out, I want you to be in the truth of who you are. Okay. One great thing to do is to ask your girlfriends before you go out, 3 things that make me awesome and sexy. And remember it.
You should never let anybody have that kind of power over you, ever.
Can I, because I want to get to Amy here.
Yes.
Would it be, for women who are maybe trying to break that pattern, and I'm not suggesting this for you because I think you're beautiful, but if they were like, I'm going to do a makeover, I'm going to buy some new clothes, I'm going to cut my hair differently. I'm going to
That
sort of
can-
feel
yes.
pretty or to break a pattern of I'm going to be just the wallflower.
Yeah, so doing all those things is great, and if it doesn't work, if you still look great, you lose weight, you cut your hair, you get a new dress, and you still feel less than, there's something going on inside, and you need to have an internal makeover.
Right.
Okay. Amy,
Yes.
you intimidate men.
Yeah. You
think
intimidate
you're-
me.
You're one of the
great for
smartest
me.
and brilliant people
Yeah.
I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
You guys are sweet.
All right, Marni, what did you see in hers?
Well, what's interesting is we didn't know each other, and what showed up in your assessment was I have a lot of walls up, and you are guilty until proven innocent. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it stems from my divorce. My ex-husband and my parting was not great, and a lot of really hurtful things happened, and I think I still carry that around, and I haven't been able to fully let it go yet.
Yeah, you can see it. You're getting
Is there-
emotional
is
just
there-
talking about
So
it.
is that a trust issue
Yeah.
that she has with just men in general?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah, so
For
she's
sure.
not trusting men, and the thing is, she's not trusting herself.
Right.
Yeah.
So she made a bad choice, and so now she's really defensive. So when
She's
she goes,
scared too.
she totally is.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop,
Yeah.
like perpetually.
Sure.
well,
Is this a case
yeah.
where she needs an internal makeover where she perhaps should get
Yes.
somebody to help her?
Yeah, and that's what's really great about the D-factor assessment is that when it's the stuff isn't working, like sexting, flirting, getting a new dress, when you're still in the same pattern, then we have to find out at an unconscious level why you're still single. And so both these ladies need to do the internal work so that they can feel open, vulnerable, be in your feminine, and start trusting again.
But is
Well-
that's more intimidating than the date itself? Probably is to go, oh wow, I got to turn this sort of spotlight inward on me. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I really want to do it because I want to get to a place where I'm able to meet someone again, and I'd like to get married again. I'd like to have a family, and I know none of that's going to happen if I keep pushing people away.
Sure.
So in this
So-
case, is this the case where she should go and get help first before she starts dating again?
Yes,
Or-
actually, both these ladies should really take some time. I call it the dating fast, where you take yourself out of the dating game for 2 to 3 months and really look at what are your romantic patterns, fall in love with yourself, create a life that you love, and then you go out and date and you start to attract the men that you really want, not those men.
Somebody talk to somebody. Is somebody that
Datingwithdignity.com.
dating with you?
We can
That's
help you.
Excellent.
No more guys.
Yeah,
You're on a fast.
That's
It's
just
only
you and
2
me.
months. It's a cleanse.
me.
Go by like that.
Go to dignity.com. Is that
Datingwithdignity.com.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, and you can get more. Marni, thank you so much, by the way.
Thank
for
you.
coming
It was
by.
fun.
Great advice. Thank you.
Up next, Candace Cameron-Bure is here. She's going to talk with us about the release of her second book. It's called Balancing It All, and it is next. Very good.